Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Max, and today I'm going to be talking about the news that broke that HBO Max is supposedly working on a Harry Potter series. Okay, so Harry Potter is one of my all-time favorite properties in both movies, books, merchandise, theme parks, anything you can name about it, I love. I love everything related to Harry Potter. Harry Potter's the type of thing that no matter what comes out about it, as long as it's good, I will be, pumped for it. Like the Hogwarts game that's going to come out. I don't play video games, but I'm tempted to get a console just so I can play that game. Like, that's how invested I am in Harry Potter and the world of Harry Potter. So when it was announced that, or leaked rather, that they were supposedly working on a Harry Potter related show for HBO Max, got me really excited because I've always wanted to see a Harry Potter world in a TV show style. For years people have been wanting a Marauders series or some sort of series that carries on after Harry Potter, maybe with Harry as an Auror, and whatever route they take, I think it'll be something really cool to see just for the fact that it is a Harry Potter series rather than a film. Because now they can really, really work on fleshing out more of the world, fleshing out characters, and it'll be really interesting to see how they do that with the characters in the show. Because with the original Harry Potter series and also the Fantastic Beasts movies, they've done a spectacular job of getting us invested in those characters and the lives of those characters, with really kind of developing them within the movie setting and how much time they have in a film. And I think doing a series where you can further develop stories and further develop characters would be really cool to see. Now, as far as what they're going to do for the series, I have a few ideas. So there is some Harry Potter lore that goes back to kind of, when things were being put together. So we could see a series possibly on the founders of Hogwarts and maybe their individual endeavors and how then they come together to create Hogwarts. I think that'd be a really interesting series. We could also see, I'm blanking on the name of the wizard, but there was a wizard in the past who is said to possibly have created the Dementors and who really went on this dark path and kind of sparked everything for the dark arts moving forward. I think a series on him would be really interesting, or maybe a medieval time wizard kind of mix of seeing a different era of the world of Harry Potter. I think a Cursed Child series is something that could really be a possibility because it's done really well on Broadway. They've had to shut down the shows because of COVID, but those shows on Broadway have done really well as far as what they've done with that play. It's visually and story-wise, people really seem to like it. The screenplay for that play was received kind of with mixed reactions, but I think when it's a visual thing, you just get so lost in it that the minor things in the story don't really matter, and it's just a great experience overall. So I could really see them building a series off of that. The last possibility I could see would be maybe a young Grindelwald series, and the reason I think this could be really something that they invest in is the fact that we see young Grindelwald in the Mirror of Erised with Dumbledore in Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. We saw the same actor in Harry Potter, and we were kind of given a little bit of backstory because it was essential to the Harry Potter story, like when he stole the Elder Wand. But I think really diving into the character of Grindelwald and seeing him from a young age start to experiment with the dark arts, kind of like we saw with the memories of Tom Riddle in the original Harry Potter series, I think would be a really cool dynamic. And it would be extremely interesting to see what happens with that. We might also get a series of Voldemort rising up, but I think it would just be too weird at this point to include another actor playing Tom Riddle to the slew of ones that we've already gotten. And it would just kind of seem a little inconsistent unless they find someone who looks a lot like those characters, or they bring one of those actors back in to kind of continue their version of the story of the character. So that's about all I have for now. Comment down below if you have any other ideas for what this Harry Potter series could be based off of. What would you like to see in the series? Like the video if you liked the video, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you for doing so, and I will see you in the next one.